All right. Hello, hello.
Hello, friends.
Happy late Halloween. Really, Halloween
Yes,
is a state of mind. So,
it truly is. Yeah, happy Halloween. Fieste or
Dia de
Feliz
los
Dia de
Muertos.
los Muertos. Happy Samhain. All Saints. Whatever you celebrate in this time.
hmm
Um, it's all about dead people. So
Exactly. Hi, all. Hi, I'm Kels. I am the moron behind the controller that is going to be so irritated at the fact that we cannot skip cutscenes again. Because I always think about it when I'm watching a cutscene. Um, and there's no mana tonight, so.
Sorry. I am Lemur, and I am trying to look up our walkthrough for this playthrough, which is why I paused like that. Of course, standard disclaimer, I have a whole zoo of animals that you will hear. Cookie's already in good form today. So we'll probably hear her calling for my mother at some point. Um, and yeah, Maverick's behind me, chilling out. And yeah, Leia, please don't do that. That's where my foot is. Um, fun fact about me, I broke my toe on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I might be a little extra talking to my dogs so they leave my foot alone.
I mean, that's
Um,
fair.
yeah, it's fine. We're fine. I just kicked my ottoman a little too hard, apparently, and I broke a bone.
I would not do that again.
Would not recommend. I literally was just walking past it and it kicked. So.
And I am with Chad. It would be awesome if we made it a tradition to celebrate other holidays with big meals like we do at Christmas and Thanksgiving. So, like April Fool's dinner and Leif Erikson Day lunch. Like,
Rad.
that would be amazing.
See,
Considering
like,
the fact that, like, I already celebrate holidays I don't actually care about because everyone else does. So,
yeah. No, I like that idea.
Thanksgiving to me is already just another day that for some reason everyone eats turkey during it. It's great. But yeah. And I did see your comment earlier that we could get Caitlin infected and all of that. Here's the thing with the fact we can't skip through any cutscenes and the fact that we can't also skip through the credits, which are like 8 minutes long or something like that. I think we're gonna skip that for now. And we're just going to call both of our death runs a fail, which is honestly not usually what happens to me.
It's honestly, I'm shocked. Like, I feel like in comparison, it was so much easier. And I think I can't remember what other games we had been discussing to do together after this, but I think we should put Until Dawn back into that
I think we should
consideration since, like, because I think that was, we talked about it before, that was the first game that you did.
It was, yep.
Yeah, so that was pre chit chat. So me trying to tell you how to get the best end through chat was not a good idea.
It was a thing. I also played it through 3 times, like one after the other, which I think is too many times to replay it without anything else.
Yeah, I think this is going, at least from my perspective, I think this is going better because we get to occasionally do, or you get to occasionally get to play. Oh, what's the game you're playing with Mana?
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. Then we'll play, not Ace Attorney.
Yeah. Technically, it is Ace Attorney. It's the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's not Phoenix Wright.
I just keep thinking of it as Phoenix Wright, and I know full well it's not. Anyway. But I like the fact that we keep having those breaks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's really nice when, like, I'm not constantly sitting here, like, seeing the same, like, 3 people die over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So, like, that is nice. I think, personally, I do prefer Until Dawn's storyline, though, to the Quarry. The Quarry's not bad, but could be better.
I kind of like it's more contained.
Yeah, it is.
Like, there's less characters. There are four deaths that you cannot avoid,
Mm-hmm.
and only one of them is a playable character. I mean, if you don't count the twins,
Yeah.
because you play them through um the walkthrough. But like only one of them really is a main character.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, he doesn't have to die. He can turn into a Wendigo, uh, which is the best end, which is just horrible.
Exactly. The Quarry has a cop that we can't punish until near the end, so therefore, like, literally, we have to be kidnapped by this fucker for 2 months. I'm just not into that.
Okay, wow. So this one so I just found a walkthrough by GameSpot
Okay.
that has us starting like at the prologue with how to get the best end.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It cannot start there. Please, no.
It basically is just talking about being nice to Travis, the cop.
I mean, that's probably right, though.
It's probably right, because that way you're actually, creating a better, because I mean that's what these games are all about, right? It's
Yeah.
like the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
And so if you truly want the best option, Travis isn't going to have any memory of us being a dick to him, even though he's a piece of shit.
He is. And quite honestly, like, I know that so when we got Laura killed with the mirror,
Yeah.
so we must have picked something nicer in our first playthrough, because he will hesitate not do that if you're apparently even slightly nice to him, and we were not nice to him at all this last playthrough, so he murdered us.
That makes sense.
So I guess what we can do, if we have to start there, if we want, I can start playing through it. We can mute it and do some pre-show banter.
Sure.
I just have to, we'll go ahead and turn on Death Rewind. And let's see. And I just have to be nice to him, right? There's nothing else I have to do.
It says, be compliant, be honest, friendly, compliant, and relieved.
Okay. All right. So, we will go ahead and mute our game for now, assuming it ever loads, and do our pre-show banter stuff while I get us through this prologue that we've now watched several times.
So I had a fun would you rather that is in the theme of and I can pull out the cards here in a minute, but in the theme of, like All Saints and Dia de los Muertos and Samhain, like death related. And I figured it was like, this wasn't one I wanted to ask Mana, because I know Mana's not super into this kind of discussion. So, which is fair. We all don't have to be into the same things. So my question, would you rather know how you're going to die or when you're going to die? So like you would either know like explicitly like how your death happens, but you don't know when it's coming, or you know when you will die, but you don't know how.
Honestly,
it's a hard question, right?
I think I would go with when.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you go with how, you will spend your entire life being afraid of whatever that thing is going to be.
Yeah.
Because you don't know when it's going to happen, you just know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, you get close, I guess, and you can start getting nervous. But until then, like, you can go, well, I can get hit by a car. Like, I know I'm not going to die.
Yeah. Let's see. Chat also says when nothing I prepare for will change the how, but I can use my time wisely to know if I know when. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is like, I think I'd rather know when. I mean, I would like to know in theory. See, like my goal is I would very much just like to not wake up one day. Like that's the ultimate, like I want to be older and just not wake up. Like that's the goal.
There you go.
I don't want to be sick. I just want my body to be like, we're done.
Yep.
That's the true goal there. But yeah, I think when is probably the less maddening answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like if I knew, I was going to die like in a plane crash, I would never want to get into a plane ever again.
Exactly.
I might, if I knew I was going to die in December of 2050, then maybe I won't get on a plane in 20 that month, but
Yeah.
so that way I can try to stack my cards into a more decent and less painful end.
Exactly. Yeah, and chat's got a point. Like, knowing that you're
Yeah,
fated to die in decades doesn't mean that you're immune to being permanently injured. So you still got to be
exactly.
careful.
Yeah, I don't think that I don't think I would do that,
Yeah.
like if I knew like, oh, like this isn't going to kill me.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm currently living with the consequences of me kicking an ottoman chasing my dog. So like if I could go back, I tell myself not to do that, but see, knowing I'm destined to survive to a certain date doesn't mean my actions have no consequences on myself or others until then.
Hmm.
True. Well, and then the other thing too is like if we're gonna like nitpick it like we do with the Would You Rather game,
Hmm.
there's nothing to say that that date doesn't change.
Yeah.
So like butterfly effect in the theme of this game too.
Yeah.
Um, it it's one of those things where it's like, so say like, yeah, you got into a car accident and no, it didn't kill you, but it might bring up more complications and even change your future death date
Hmm.
kind of thing. So, and also, like if we learned anything other than to be afraid of logging trucks from Final Destination, it is that death finds a way.
Exactly. There is nothing you can do to stop it. Think about how
Okay,
fucked up it would have been if they just hit Silas with the car right here and ended it.
that would have been great. So my question, real quick, about this, back to the game, real fast, and then we
Hmm.
can go to our fun death top or discussion again.
Uh-huh.
So this is a full moon.
Yep.
We've talked about this. We've gone round and round. Like literally, when is like what did they do in the full moon in between this one and then the one the game takes place in?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what did they do with, because like it's implied, or at least I would assume that, like, Laura says that they've been there 2 months,
Yeah,
which means that there had to have been a second full moon.
yeah.
The question is, what, like, the counselors had to have all been there for that. Like, they didn't send them home, I would assume. And the kids, like, sorry kids, I know it's a Thursday, but you got to go home.
I like this one. Literally, when I was googling it, I was like Quarry timeline, and it was like this doesn't make sense. Moon, not moo, moon cycle.
I mean, isn't it something like 28 days? And the only reason why I know that is because isn't that also the average length of a period?
Yeah. Um. Yeah, the Hackett's probably covered up the consequences since Travis is the one who arrested them.
Well, true.
So, because yeah, I mean, part of me is like, why I don't understand. Like, maybe they kicked. I don't know. Maybe they kick everybody out of camp on the full moon, which doesn't make sense either because it's not
Mm-mm.
always like a weekend or like you can't schedule that.
Exactly. Like,
Oh, that's why I can't
yeah, exactly. And
cycle.
cops have that qualified immunity shit, so, like, not that anyone is going to get him for this. Like, he's the only cop in the area, it seems like, considering
Yeah.
the fact he was able to hold us for 2 months with no consequences.
Okay, here we go. 2 months at the quarry. Thank you, Reddit. Yeah, okay. Sorry if this question has already been asked or if it's silly, but if the camp lasted for 2 months, wouldn't there have been another full moon while kids were there? Um,
wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
Oh?
okay. There was a mandatory indoor slumber party during the July full moon at the lodge.
Huh.
You can find a calendar/diary entry which makes reference to it.
So it's not a plot hole. They figured it out.
Yeah. So I get like that makes sense. Like
Hmm.
that would be the only way you could do it. Is like, okay, like everyone has to stay in here.
I mean,
Like,
I feel like it would be. I mean, I guess there are kids, so you wouldn't do as much crazy shit as you do when you have no supervision.
yeah.
But
Well, you got to think too that maybe similarly to how the night that we're going to get into goes down. I mean, the Hacketts are out.
hmm
So in theory, the three male Hacketts that are not infected. I mean, granted, we know where Travis is during part of the full moon,
yeah.
because he's with Max and Laura. I'm doing. I just want to take a second. I'm so proud of myself. I'm remembering these people's names. It's not going to last. Anyway,
That's the spirit.
I was trying to explain a theory I had about House of the Dragon to somebody, and it's like I don't know any of those fuckers' names. Like, I've got I got maybe a small handful outside of those four I just named from House of the Dragon that I actually know their names. Um, the children, no idea. Um, yeah, if kids are told to stay inside a whole night during a full moon, I'm certain they would spread rumors about. Oh, my mic just fizzled out.
Yeah, you we didn't get to hear who you named, but I at least got that you couldn't name people from House of the Dragon. Which quite honestly,
That
all of their names as someone who doesn't watch it, all of their names sound very similar, so like yeah, I wouldn't be able to either.
well, I have no idea what happened. Maybe I just need a new headset because at this point, that is my working theory as to why my mic keeps getting weird. Um, but yeah, no, they definitely probably would spread rumors about werewolves around camp. Um,
I mean, we do know that well, now I can't remember anyone's names, but
but
Ryan
the
tells
hag
them
of Hackett's Quarry.
yeah, you know, he tells them ghost stories.
Yeah,
So,
just trying to think of well, like so, like in my camp experience, and obviously, didn't have werewolves, but we would do these sleep outs
hello, ma'am.
where scary lady where like the kids could sleep. They didn't get to necessarily sleep in the lodge, but they could sleep on the porch of the lodge and stargaze, which is always a good theory until you remember at like, oh, I heard that. Did I fizzle out again?
No.
That was a weird sound.
Hmm.
Finnegan. I swear to God. He's throwing a fit. It's Finn's turn to be the problem. Um, but it's all fun and good, thinking that sleeping outside will be fun, until it's like 4 in the morning and you remember that condensation is and dew is a thing,
Yeah.
and everyone's soaking wet because you're on the coast.
Oh.
Yeah, I hated doing those. I always would like if I had to do them as a staff member. I would always be like, okay, kids, like, isn't this great? I'm gonna leave you to sleep in the middle of this field by yourselves. And then I would go like under the covered part of the lodge, the outside. So I was still out there
Right.
if they needed me, but I wasn't gonna get wet.
Have fun, kids, getting soaked.
I always, as a staff member, I always would try to do it towards like the last night.
Uh-huh.
So that way they wouldn't have another night to sleep in their wet sleeping bag.
Yeah.
That's cool. When I was at camp, we got a projector and watched the Scout Pilgrim movie from our sleeping bags outside on the last night.
Nice.
That's cool.
I did not go to camp, so I think, as we've talked about. Considering me at summer camp, I have not known what any of these things are.
I wish I had the foresight to bring something that would protect me from the dew. We did have like tarps, but the kids never were like I don't want to sleep with a tarp on top of me. And it's like, yeah, you do.
Promise you, you do.
Because then you'd get like the kids who had done it before that are like, yeah, you do. And then they're like, no, I don't. I know better. And it's like, bitch, you've never been to sleepaway camp before.
Yeah.
I the audacity of some kids sometimes. It's like, my guy, yeah, you've been to sleepovers and maybe you've like slept outside in your backyard, but like again, we are on the Oregon coast. It's cold and wet all the time.
Exactly. And like when it gets cold and you're wet, like that is like double bad. Like I'm one of
When
those
like
people that never warm up, which you know obviously. Um
mhm.
so like yeah, that's a no from me.
Well, and then the other problem is we would get kids who would get sent to camp in slumber bags,
What are slumber
which
bags?
they're they are very oh hello scary man. They are they're basically the sleepover equivalent of a sleeping bag. So sleeping bags are usually weather graded. So you can get ones depending on how cold supposedly you're going to be sleeping in.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember my sleeping bag, but I normally stuff a blanket or two in there and I'm fine. It could be pretty cold and I'll be fine.
Hmm.
Um slumber bags are meant to only be used inside. They're just glorified blankets with zippers. So if you send your kid to camp when it could be 30 degrees in the middle of the night,
Yeah, that's not good.
guess whose child is freezing?
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you or your friends ever have decide to send children to camp, never send them with slumber bags because that's a crime against children.
Yeah.
You don't need like the like super like hardcore like or like 10-degree Fahrenheit like regulated sleeping bags. At least like God, I hope you're not sending a kid to camp like that. But yeah, so slumber bags are a scam.
Slumber bags sound like the people like me who, if you go camping, you'd prefer it to be in your living room.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and they're always like fun,
Hmm.
right? Like the slumber bags because they're cheaper. They could have like Star Wars characters on it or like Barbie.
Hmm.
Barbie was always very popular, so I knew the second I saw a kid with a Barbie sleeping bag, I'm like, "Oh bitch, you're gonna freeze."
Oh no.
Um and like the camps that I worked at always had like extra
Hmm.
um so we hi so we would grab extra sleeping bags and blankets specifically because we're like this kid is gonna die.
Yeah. I don't want to be friendly to this guy, but I guess I
Yep,
will be.
make all the nice choices so he doesn't stab you in the heart later.
Fine.
I remember one time we split into three activities. All the boys except me chose the group that played mud dodgeball. Ooh, go a bunch of girls did Zumba by the pool. I got stuck with the interpretive dance girls.
I like it.
I don't like the idea of mud dodgeball. Jesus.
Seriously.
I mean, like, it sounds fun, but like my 29-year-old brain is like, ugh. My like it has been a camp counselor and like that was my job for a couple of summers is like, oh, sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, like I I should point out I'm one of those people like I have to be clean at all times. Like I hate getting dirty. I don't like having anything on my hands or anything like that. Like so the idea of mud dodgeball, like that's a no from me. Just the amount of time I would have to spend in the shower afterwards, like mm-mm.
Ew. It's one of those things where it's like I could, it's certain scenarios I could handle being dirty, but I think that would be one that, especially, if there's any semblance of having to clean it up afterwards beyond just me, I would have an issue. It's a fun discovery. We took my troop when I was in college. I was a troop leader. We took my troop to the water waste filtration center or whatever the fuck it's called here.
Hmm.
And yeah, we had we had to explain to literally like all of the high school girls knew exactly what it was. And we had to explain all to the younger girls that no, that's just a balloon
Oh
that
no.
is in the water. It's like we're not having this discussion. Like this is not a discussion I'm having with second graders. Like, no, it's a balloon.
Yeah.
If your parents want to teach you what that is, that's their business. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. That's too slippery of a slope to get into conversations you don't want to have.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to get mud on my glasses, which, like, granted, I have not been in a situation where I would need to get mud on my glasses in the last couple of years because, COVID. Um,
Hmm.
but, like, yeah, now that I wear glasses, like, you have to keep that shit clean, and I hate when I have any smudges on my glasses, so mud, that's a no.
Well, I mean, you got the experience. My a short, like a ugh, words. You got a taste of my experience of having dog slobber all over
Yeah,
your
all
glasses all
over
the
them.
time. So that's just, I don't
Um,
know how I can see because normally I got dog spit on my glasses. Okay, quick thought.
yep.
Back to the game. So my guess is that, so in theory, right? Travis is supposed to be patrolling the roads, right?
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
would be
that's
my
how he
guess,
found
yeah.
them. So, like, why is he not patrol? Like, granted, again, we don't get to see him. Well, I guess we hit him or something. The second full moon, when the game actually takes place, we hit him or something.
Yeah,
We incapacitated him.
yep. Yeah, we
Figured
lock
out.
in our cell, so
That's right. He's like, bitch, why the fuck are you not doing your one job?
I know. I know, being nice to the cop made me sick, and it didn't even get me anything. Like, he wasn't even nice.
Yeah, well, he may not immediately stab us later,
A
so.
cab.
What I don't understand from his side of it is why he trusts them to just go to the hotel.
Right? Like,
Why do you trust them? Like, how stupid. Like, obviously, a horror game, it has to happen this way. Duh. Like, I know the real reason.
mhm.
But, like, in reality, if I was him, I would, like, escort them to the hotel.
Or, like, here's the other thing he could have done. Instead of pulling their car out, which he literally had to do, he could have just brought them to the hotel
Yeah.
in his car.
Like, I'll be back in the morning.
Mhm.
I'll get your, I'll bring a tow truck.
Mhm.
That's smarter. See, then they don't have the opportunity. Then they can go get killed at the hotel on their own
Exactly.
time.
Like, my dude, have you literally never had anyone try to get around you here? Like, also, Chris Hackett is absolutely a dick for this, for not ever responding when they asked to come up early. Like, he
Yeah,
is 100% responsible.
yeah. Well, like he knows full well. Like when you would think, you have kids, these teenagers coming up the day after you're turning into this monster.
Mhm.
Like, wouldn't you want to make sure you've got all your ducks in a row? Like, see, this is just me. Again, like I would want to make sure I had everything, all my shit together for the next day done because I don't think I would feel great after being a werewolf for a night.
Yeah, you'd think not. Like, yeah, I don't entirely know what he was thinking at all.
Probably not. Probably not thinking is really what's happening here. Yeah, you're right. Trat. Jesus.
Trat.
Trat.
Uh,
Yeah, Travis is the cop. His real job is to bully people and not actually safety.
yep, that sounds about right.
That I think that's something about I did see something about collecting shit, by the way.
Oh, what am I supposed to collect? I have been vaguely picking things up, so I'm not
Good.
just ignoring things, but
Um okay, hold on. It doesn't tell me. Basically my next thing is saying that to use the wrench to break open the door.
cool. Wonder why not the
So,
hammer?
I don't know.
Didn't realize that that was going to change anything, but I think we picked the hammer every time, so guess we'll find out what happens if you use the wrench. Does the hammer just seem too violent or something? Like,
I don't know. It just says take wrench.
okay.
It
Da,
does not
da, da.
explain why.
I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Walking up to the door. The fuck's inside. Something inside.
Oh, interesting. Yuck. So further reading into the moon cycle issue,
Uh-huh.
Silas does not always show up. Travis mentions that to Laura that they have been tracking the sightings of the white wolf up and down the coast. So if Chris, Caleb, and Kaylee lock themselves up for the night, their threat to the campers would be minimal. They probably all sleep in the lodge, hence all the bunk beds inside. So in theory, it was a perfect storm. Silas was not there
Right.
for that one night. Everybody, like, we're gonna do a big sleepover in the lodge, and then the three infected Hacketts all get locked up for the night,
Okay.
which I could see being able to explain away.
I mean, it other than the fact that like all three of those Hacketts that are infected are the ones that are involved in the camp.
Yeah.
Like the hell, man. Okay, we'll take the wrenches.
I mean, like, you could come up with, I think you could come up with a reasonably decent, competent. Um,
Yeah, as much as I wanted to do hammer time, I figured that that was going to have me take the hammer. Or are we not going to break the lock? No, we're still going to break the lock. Okay, I don't know what the point of that was, other than the fact that like we didn't knock on the lock 18 million times. Busted all the shit.
Also, I don't know why the hell you show up to this camp that you're working at. There's a thing that is locked. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, let's break in. It would probably not be my first. Okay, it would be my first reaction, but would probably not actually be the first thing I did.
Yeah.
Because
Honestly,
anytime I see something that is locked, it's like, ooh, what's in there?
yeah. No, honestly, my reaction at this point would be to either um oh, I haven't thought about Silas. Hold on, I'll get back to that in a second.
Okay.
Would be, okay, nobody is here. Let's go to that hotel, or I guess we're just gonna sleep in the car.
Mm-hmm. Or
Like,
like,
I
there's
would not be
camper
breaking and
cabins and
entering.
stuff like that. So like, there's other things around.
Rip Ian the sheep.
Yep.
Um,
Is there anything that I need to grab in here, by the way?
it does not say.
Okay.
It just my next thing says to help Max.
I was
So
planning on it. I don't think I've ever just let him die.
yeah.
So I'm I'm a faithful girlfriend.
So my thought about Silas
Mm-hmm.
is I wonder if because really like what kicks off who is the first werewolf we see? Who attacks Nick? Who is that? Do we know? because part of me wonders if maybe the activity of all of the people getting murked and infected is what brings Silas into camp.
Maybe.
You look up who's the first werewolf.
I'm sitting over here going, okay, which one was Nick again?
The Abby's.
Okay.
The one who tears off Abby's head.
Oh, there he goes. Sorry, Max.
You're gonna help him,
Of course, we are ride or die.
and then yeah, that's it.
I don't understand why they bite some people and then they murder others.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point of that? Do some people just like not taste good or like, because we definitely saw some bullshit.
Yeah.
What happens if you don't help Max? Like,
I don't know.
he can't die here, I assume. Because then Laura has no reason to stick around. Because I don't know about you, like, if a cop was keeping me for 2 months, I'd sit there and go, peace. I'm getting another cop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Sorry, Max. Why does he have a syringe of shit? Like, the fuck is wrong with this man?
Yeah, I think I was thinking the same thing. It's a whole apex predator issue. It's the matter of if they're what they're in the mood to do, eat or play with you. So yeah, I think because I mean they're the top of the food chain, so
Yeah.
they can. It's they talk about this like even like in Jurassic Park. It's like they're doing it for fun. Like if they don't eat you, it's because they're bored. Like they're doing it for fun kind of deal. So like it's hunting for sport versus hunting for food. And when you're the apex predator, you can hunt for sport.
I still don't understand. We know that their family has the whole electric fence cages in the basement that they
Yeah.
had Nick in. Why the fuck would you just not put all your family members in there?
Oh, interesting.
Hmm?
Apparently the three characters in the quarry will always get infected, no matter what. Nick, Max, and Laura,
Yeah, that
which
makes
makes
sense.
sense for Max and Laura. But yeah, so there's no way to not get Nick infected.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay, well, Nick is attacked by Silas. So that gets rid of my theory.
Mm,
But so he is attacked by Silas, which means the only way we can save Nick is to kill Silas.
yep. So here's a question, and maybe they address it and I just don't remember. Um, so let's say we don't kill all of the Hacketts,
Mm-hmm.
but we kill Silas. That would undo, say, Chris Hackett's werewolf curse, right?
Yes. Yes.
Does that also undo everyone that he's bitten as well?
Yes. My understanding is that it's a domino effect at that point.
Hmm.
So truly, like obviously, like Kaylee is an unavoidable death, but the only character that we have to actively kill to save everybody is Silas.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the important thing is that if we kill the Hacketts, no more camp. Let's be honest, none of these people should have been running a summer camp anyways. Like,
I am curious though, because we've killed Grandma Hackett every single time. I am curious to see what not killing her looks like.
yeah, I know.
Just for something different.
I know.
such a brutal death too. Like, Jesus.
She was a dick, though. Like, her
I never said it was
antagonizing Nick,
undeserved.
like,
Yeah.
if I can get him out of that jail cell.
Definitely deserved.
Exactly. All right.
Um,
Do we want to turn the volume back on now that we're at chapter 1?
yes.
Hackett's Quarry forever. Exactly. She brings it on herself by not wielding her gun properly.
Just why would you go for it like that? Like, Jesus Christ.
Literally.
So
Gun
it
safety is
literally,
important.
it has me doing play-by-plays of like which options to pick.
That's okay.
So I'm ready when they come up.
Perfect. Goodbye, children.
Enjoy being safe.
Mm-hmm.
We won't be.
Yeah.
Peace and
Well,
love.
technically, we all will be.
Yeah, Hackett's Quarry
Yeah, well.
forever!
I don't understand. Like, Emma's a social media influencer and goes, you know what I should do? Not be on the internet for the next 2 months.
Apocalypse.
All right. First thing.
Reflective.
Okay.
I mean, you never know. The universe has a kind of way of working these things out.
The
Okay.
universe?
If
Yeah, like
being, if getting the
cosmic
good ending gets him and Emma together, I will
space
be so
gods.
pissed off. Just gonna put
Space
that out there.
gods.
You heard me?
I can't
Okay,
hear the
spell it.
game. I just realized.
Oh.
Nothing to spell. You know,
Oh, no.
we're cool.
Chat
Oh,
can't, but I
so
can.
cool.
We are
Which is fine.
super cool.
So she dumped her ass, huh?
How's that?
Quit it.
Hi,
Perfect,
Emma.
Perfect.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yep.
Maverick, no. Maverick,
Okay,
no.
this
Maverick.
is, you've heard
Maverick,
of
stop.
spatial awareness before,
Yeah,
right?
spatial awareness is for nerds. Be a lamb and grab the last couple of bags, will you?
Yes, boss.
Say hi to Emma for me.
You're a bad person.
Yes, I am.
Love you, Caitlin.
Caitlin's the best person.
All right. What now?
I would recommend. So we gotta go. Wait, pick up the bags on the stairs to advance.
Okay. Yeah, Emma kind of sucks too, so they are perfect for each other, but also, like, I don't want either of them really to be happy, so...
No. I learned my lesson from Until Dawn, and I'm okay with all of them suffering to some extent, with the exception of Caitlin.
Exactly.
But, you know.
Hey, are you guys gonna help with the bags or what?
Oh, you know, I was actually just working on fixing the door. It's
Dylan, come
It's
on.
broken.
Dylan, please.
I can't. It's
I gotta get the last bags in
What's
there. Come
wrong
on.
with this thing? It's just
Dylan,
frozen.
please.
Buddy, you didn't even try.
Cool, thanks, guys.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I know where the window is.
didn't even put his foot in there or nothing.
I know. Do I have to look at anything, by the way?
I don't think so.
Well, we're looking at this sign. It says Hackett's Quarry Summer Camp. Also, like, who the fuck arranged this? Like,
Right.
y'all suck at this.
I mean, obviously, it's so we don't, you know. Like,
Mhm.
there's real world reasons, but also they could have made it not look as shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, skill.
I always loved it. Like, this is summer camp. And he's wearing a sweater and boots.
Ugh. Horror.
It does get cold.
I hate horror.
During the day.
I mean, depending on where your camp is.
I guess that's true, yeah. Anything good over here? No? No? Okay. Alright. Let's go get those bags on the stairs. I don't remember which stairs they're on. Not this one. This one just has chairs on it for some reason. But we can take a look at it. Oh no, that's where the bags are. Let's guess it's a good thing we looked at it. Honestly, are there even enough seats for all these people in the car?
I don't know.
Like, considering how many bags are in here?
All right. Got the bags.
Great. All by yourself, huh?
Yep.
Guess you're gonna have to get used to that.
Oh my god, you are so mean.
Caitlin.
At least I'm honest.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay, you're not telling me the whole truth about you and Emma, are you, son?
Son. Playful.
Oh, okay. So now I'm the one who's not telling the whole story, huh?
Oh, well, this is the bait I just gotta take, Jake. Oh. Oh, sorry, I just got so distracted about that rhyme. I forgot what we
Oh,
were...
no. You were telling me how you totally have a thing for Ryan.
There we go. Some people will be
Wait,
stuffed
are
in
we
the trunk.
talking about
Others will be
Ryan,
tied to the roof in the
sailing
front
instructor with
bumper.
the sexy brooding loner thing that totally doesn't do anything for me at all?
Mischievous.
Ah, sexy, huh?
Hottest at camp by far.
Okay, sure.
Look, it was all settled by the girls in bunk 7, like second day of camp. It goes Ryan, me of course, then Dylan, Emma, Abby,
Okay.
Nick, and then Mr. H.
Okay, are you
and-
almost finished? Please.
Yep, that's it. That's everyone.
Then Ian.
Yeah.
Then you.
So she really just dumped her ass, huh?
I don't. Okay. Her whole
Oh, that's right.
thing
They didn't meet
is
Ian.
like,
He's
how are
dead.
you
Yeah.
I forgot.
different schools, blah blah blah. My whole thing is
Anne's
like,
the ghost at the
maybe
camp.
long
It's fine.
distance, blah, 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 blah. And she was just like, Jacob.
She gave you the look, huh?
Yeah, do not pass go.
Man, she just got you wrapped all the way around that dainty little finger of hers. How does she do it?
She looks pretty.
Brave.
I love his
No,
like
but I
looking
mean,
out in the
seriously, come on,
distance like
she's
he's
right.
flipping his
It's
hair.
just like a stupid summer fling. What else did I think was gonna happen?
Let's see. Love, stability, engagement, marriage, house, kid, affair, kid, divorce, loneliness, child support, visitation lawsuit, surprise reconciliation, empty
Jesus.
nest, retirement, grandkid, nursing home, and finally, dying in each other's arms and then being buried in each other's arms like those 1,000-year-old skeletons they dug up in Rome or something. That kind in the ballpark? Oh, shit, I'm sorry. That was Ryan and me. Let me see. Ah, here it is. Yours just says Roadhead. Oh, actually, that's just a generic all-men list.
Oh, that seems legit.
Love you, Caitlin.
So, are we sure that this old rust bucket's
Caitlin
rubber?
isn't buying it.
We'll take a look. It better be. One more night in the great outdoors might actually kill me.
Hey,
It will. Well,
doesn't
technically
kill
not
you,
this playthrough,
will
but
make you stronger.
Hopefully not.
Well, I haven't killed you.
I
Yeah.
did watch you die
You're
like
still pretty
4
good at it.
times.
Hey, shut up.
I don't want to watch her die again. We're gonna steal the rotator arm.
Okay.
Okay, so total hypothetical, but if I was like a huge asshole and I wanted to break down the van so we'd have to spend another night here, what exactly would I need to do?
Don't
Well,
answer him.
you'd
Yeah, I know. Like,
probably
why?
break the fuel line, or I don't know, rip out the rotor arm. And yes, that would make you a total asshole.
Okay, and what does a rotor arm look like again?
It's like a
Don't tell
arm that's
him.
all
Caitlin!
rotary. You know, it's under the little black dome with the leads poking out. Jake, you do realize that even if we somehow did get stuck out here,
Has his name been
one more
Jake
night
the
with
whole
Emma would
time?
Make a difference. Trust me. Chick's made up
Jacob.
her mind.
Yeah,
I don't know why that seems like a different name to me.
guess we'll just.
I
I
don't-
was like, who's Jake?
I don't understand why she trusts him. with the
Seriously.
rotor arm.
Rotor arm? Okay.
Yeah, so now this is Caitlin's fault too, by
Mhm.
proxy. She just told him how to do this and is just standing there watching him. Just
I mean, I get it. She
Fart
thinks it's a
around.
fun little hypothetical, but also, like,
Come on with me, buddy. I'll put you right back tomorrow. No harm, no foul.
I mean, you all are going to need therapy after this. Like, that's all I can promise.
Up here, my dudes.
Why did they look like they're up to something?
Hey, Jacob.
What? No, dude, please, don't.
Go along.
Oh,
catch that.
Back to doing quick time events, and God, did I miss them.
Oh, there it is.
Oh man, good save.
Freak.
Oh.
Ooh, I wish
Jesus.
I had some
Stop.
singles.
I'm surrounded by freaks. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna get the whole no technology thing, but take me back, world.
You would have thought Mr. H could have like charged up our phones like a little bit.
Nothing's ever your fault, is it?
You know, you should really just save it for emergencies only. Unless, of course, is being dumped an emergency.
They're all really
Oh,
mean to him,
good.
but also like
Like he deserves it.
he does.
They don't know why he does yet. Friendly.
Okay.
Okay, well, at least I had a relationship this summer.
Ooh, damn. Now we burned.
Yeah, well, maybe not everyone is looking for a hookup.
Okay, let's all put our little dicks away and get this show on the road, huh?
Where's everybody else?
Why would I know that?
Sometimes you know stuff I don't.
Look, I don't even know how to respond to that.
You say, Nick, you're way smarter than me, and you're a super hot stud who gets any chick he wants.
Okay, yeah. Keep dreaming, Junior.
Yeah, cosmically he does deserve it, not from them. ah. I'm still going for our Caitlin, Dylan, Ryan thruple. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
I think it could work. All three of them seem to get along. And maybe Abby and Nick can work, if he doesn't rip off her head and die.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've saved
Hey
him
there,
in any
party
playthrough,
bear.
have we?
Status report? We
Uh-uh.
are officially empty nesters. High five up top.
Yay. It was really
Oh,
awkward
boy.
when I had to miss
You're about to
that.
get your phone back, aren't you?
Let's go collect our bags and away from this mosquito-infested backwoods dump.
Door's locked, bags inside.
Fuck me.
Yep.
Ow, Maverick.
Well, it's obvious what we have to do here.
Find someone with a key?
Shape our destiny. Then by shape our destiny, I mean shape our way through this crappy lock and grab our bags.
All right, what do I... Break in?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
QTE failed.
Okay.
Accidentally slap Emma in
Let's
face.
do it. We better not get in trouble.
I won't tell if you won't tell.
Mr. Hackett's gonna find out.
So what? He'll just think it was a bear or something.
Have you ever seen a bear in these woods?
No, but that doesn't mean they're not out there.
Fair point.
Also, you are going to leave a
Let's do this.
footprint, so I don't know what bear wears
One.
sneakers, but
2, 3.
never mind. Apparently, we could just push it open, which does not really
Oh,
seem to be
about the
a
power.
locked door then.
Of positive
Yeah.
thinking.
Why do I ever listen to you?
Because I'm always right.
Emma's proud of us, though.
Are you sure they're gonna think it was a bear?
Oh my God, relax. It's not like we killed someone.
All right, well, I'm just gonna take another look around, make sure we didn't miss anything.
Go nuts.
So we want to pick up the teddy bear.
All right.
That's to the left.
Aw. This was little Izzy's.
That's not a teddy bear. That's what
Yeah,
it
that-
says in the walkthrough.
It looks like a rabbit, but
Fucking rabbit. Oh boy.
I don't want to. We'll keep it.
Yes.
It's mine now. Sorry,
Take
Izzy.
you back to Izzy.
Izzy has left. How are we getting it back to Izzy? We are going to use it to bait a werewolf to get into a freezer, if I remember correctly. Anything else that I have to pick up?
Head to the end of the area where Emma is hanging out. So we can leave.
That is not the way to do it. Look at how nice it is over here, in the light. No dead people.
There might be. I haven't seen anything about tarot cards, so I mean, if you see them, we should probably pick them up so she doesn't yell at us. But I don't know if we've missed any because I don't know if this walkthrough includes them or not.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't find them for ages, so... But they do make it really hard to miss them as long as you go in the right places, so...
Yeah.
Information signpost. So I guess we'll take a quick little jaunt around here. See if my view changes at all. Does not look like it. And we can see, you know, like where we're going to be running through all this time. Wonder what's back here. That's where the Radio Shack is?
I think it might be. That's what that is.
It's gonna be weird not waking up to Dylan's morning announcements.
Oh, there's a face in the window for a second. Hated that.
Hey! You stop that!
There's something about that I should see? Or is that just telling me that's what's going to be ripped out when the werewolf comes at it?
Yeah, probably that.
Okay, I didn't see any tarot cards, so...
Okay.
We're gonna go meet up with Emma. Do 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 do. We go through walking simulator.
No, Maverick.
Batman. Thing over here. There's the pool that Kaylee's gonna die in.
Yeah.
In case anyone had forgotten about that part. Don't see anything interesting over there. Anything over here? Nope, just a fence that I can't get through. Alright. Time to go meet up and do some Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
But first, the Shooting Star Leaderboard.
I don't think anyone knocked Caitlin out of first place all summer.
I don't even see any other... Oh, no, there's Ryan down there. With 9. Assuming that's the same Ryan. Okay, apparently I'm stepping on something. Come on. We just lived in the wilderness for this long. You can step around bushes.
Ready to roll?
Let's go.
Enthusiastic.
Finally!
I mean, otherwise we don't leave, so...
Yeah.
Time to let loose and vamoose this caboose.
How are you so
Dramatic.
annoying? Confident.
It's just acting. It's what the people want.
So you're faking it?
I mean, in a way, faking it is just being yourself, but louder. You should try it sometime. You never know who you might impress.
Nah. It's too late now anyway.
For what? You and Nick? You never know unless you put yourself out there. Oh, wow! Oh, nice steering, Tex.
Jinkies. Okay, so hypothetically, if I were to put myself out there.
Yeah, speaking of faking it, what about you and Jacob?
Kind of like you and Jacob.
It's actually really sweet.
Is he?
Then why'd you quit it?
Summer fling. We're going to school like 4 states away. He gets it.
Yeah, sure.
But
Sure he does.
that's
Yeah.
us. You and Nick could be different.
He's not going to try to get us all killed
Hit him up.
Oh, I already have
for
his
one
email.
more night.
It was in the packet they gave to us on the first day.
Email. Are you 93?
What's wrong with email?
Oh, girl.
I'm really gonna miss you, Abby. Oh, hold on.
Oh, but the lodge is that way.
Go right here.
Why?
Come on, scenic route. One last victory lap around the camp.
Scenic route.
Okay.
Sure. What's the victory?
2 months. No technology.
I kind of thought it was nice to be offline.
Ugh, I didn't. Plus, my subs need me.
Once again, why in the world would you become a camp counselor with no internet?
Supportive.
You know what? I actually believe you.
Abby, was that a compliment?
Your charm is infectious. What can I say? I'd subscribe.
You better. As soon as you get home, sub, share, smash that like button. The Holy Trinity.
Okay, well now I'm really regretting it.
Oh no, you love me. My favorite spot?
The fire pit?
The island. Mad secluded, right? Is that smoke?
Yeah, it's fine.
Should we tell someone?
It looks pretty contained. It's probably just Mr. H burning some stuff before, he closes camp for the summer.
Do we ever find out what that smoke is from?
Speaking of which, we should probably, get back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the name of the sub, the share, and the holy smash
Well,
that
no,
like
they're probably,
button.
like, all waiting
Amen.
for us.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's waiting for us.
Everyone, yeah. Nick, waiting for you. Everyone, same.
It's okay, Abby. We're gonna make out with Nick. I will let you have that. Mostly because he's gonna scare the shit out of you in the future, but
I'm looking it up, trying to figure out.
Okay. And on to Dylan.
Don't worry, Jacob. I got you. I got a full tank of gas, so. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, idiot.
Does nobody own phone chargers anymore?
There's no signal out here anyways, dude, okay? This place is like patchy as balls.
Your balls are patchy?
What? No.
Nope. God damn it.
Okay, I'll just go get some juice from Mr. H before we go.
Ew.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, where were you guys?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Ignore her, please.
Let's go. Just gotta get these bags up onto the...
Oh, hey, here. Let me get it for you.
I can take care of my own bag, thank you.
What? Are you sure? Because, I mean, it's really not that big
She
of a
can
deal.
take care of her own bag, thank you.
We can both take care of our own bag, thank you.
Hold on, there we go.
It just...
Cool.
Feminism. Also, we need to completely repack that thing. Should we nudge?
Yes.
Okay.
Abby, do you need...
Yeah.
Can I...
Just, like,
Thank you.
drop it on the floor for him. Every time. But she's so happy.
Hey, has anyone seen Ryan?
Oh, yeah, he's probably off being all brooding and mysterious and alluring.
Literally, he
somewhere.
gets
I'm here.
so much shit from
What are you
everyone.
doing under there? Having a little
not
bee
helpful.
party?
I was listening to a podcast, actually.
It doesn't say who.
No.
Podcast. Nice. That's cool.
Sure, something somewhere does.
What's it about?
Yeah.
Friendly.
Yeah. What's it about? Is it about me?
You'd think I was listening to a podcast about you?
Okay, if anyone here had a podcast about them, it'd be me.
That is
Yeah.
true.
There was a podcast called "How to Look and Smell Like a Butt."
Oh my god, you are so childish.
At least I don't look and smell like a butt.
No, it's a
Jesus.
paranormal podcast. This episode was actually about this place, weirdly enough. The Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
The who of the what's it where now?
Why would you ask that? They are then
What's
going
the
to
Hag of
ask
Hackett's Quarry?
about the Hag
You
of
don't know
Hackett's
about the
Quarry.
Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
If I did, would I be asking dumbass?
Tell her about the Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
I
Stop
don't
saying
think
Hag
you
of
know about the Hag
Quarry.
of Hackett's
Can
Quarry.
we just please stop saying the Hag of Hackett's Quarry?
It's just this campfire story for the kids. It's there's supposedly an old woman who died in a fire a few years back. She haunts the woods looking for her lost baby boy. There are like reports of
The Hack of Hackett's Quarry.
whispers or whatever, and this figure that floats around, textbook ghost stuff. Some people say that if she catches you alone, she'll try to turn you into her son.
I mean, that would be interesting, but she
Kill
does
you
not seem
or
to, so.
Something. I don't know. It's never really been clear. Anyways, Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
You made that up.
It's right here in the podcast, man. Cool story, bro.
I think it's supportive.
I would
Maverick,
assume
stop
so.
it. Yeah, supportive.
Seriously, though, you should have seen the first time he told the story to the kids at the campfire. They were scarred for life.
I mean, not for life.
I hope.
You gotta be careful with this stuff, man. This shit's true.
Yeah, also she bitches at you if you don't pick up her
Bullshit.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
What's the holdup, Hacketeers?
Yeah, nearly done, Mr. H.
We're up to it. Get those butts in gear.
Sorry, Mr. H. We had to liberate some luggage.
Why would you admit to it?
Maybe if somebody didn't spend so much time trying to press the ladies with all his ghost stories.
You asked.
Ghost stories?
The Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
Hey, you still have the van key, Mr. H?
Why, yes, I do. You know, I'd lose my head if it wasn't stuck on. Back to the office I go. Give me a hand, would you, Ryan?
Oh, okay.
Yo, Mr. H.
What's up, DJ
Any
Dylan?
chance I could get a little charge? I want to have some tunes for the road.
No can do.
Understanding. I would not be understanding, but you know.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. No worries.
Good man.
No big deal. You can share my earbuds.
Ah. Maverick, I know he has your toy.
But Mom, he has my toy.
We're having a crisis over here.
Chris, I'm actually glad we got a moment to talk.
Uh-oh. I'm not fired, am I?
No, it's just, about the whole thing with the...
Yeah, sharing earbuds, the best way to spread ear lice.
Stop, partner, I'm gonna have to take this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
If they knew that they were going to turn into werewolves at sundown, why the hell would you wait so long to send them home?
Yeah. Also, send them home the day before eavesdrop. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you cut it so
We're
close?
almost out of here, all right?
You're cutting it pretty close. We don't want to have
Just hold your damn horses, all right? Everything's A-okay on this end.
Bobby and I are geared up. If he's in the area, we'll get him.
This is a waste of time. You know it, I know it. No, should I have?
He's gone quiet.
Probably staying out of the way. Speaking of which, the longer you keep me on this damn phone, the longer it's gonna take me to get rid of these damn kids.
Yeah, you can charge the parents as much money for each day,
Of course, I
but
know it's-
also you then send the kids home at like 10 o'clock in the morning and still charge them for a full day. Like,
Sorry,
capitalism.
I wasn't listening. I was
Chris
just
is disappointed in us.
waiting. Like, I mean, I heard.
It's okay, buddy. I may
I
stab you
didn't
later.
hear what you were.
We're cool, champ.
Or shoot you, or
Come on, it's sorry I pushed you out like that.
something. You may die later.
You need a hand looking for the keys?
No, end of summer, busy, you know. Anyway, you were asking me?
Oh, yeah. It was just the whole animation school thing, what you thought I should do.
Right.
You know, listen, whether or not I should, like, leave my sister with my grandparents, since I'd have to live on campus, you know, and my mom's not exactly around, so I wouldn't want to leave Sarah on her own. You know, our family's small enough as it is.
Well, family is important, Ryan. Dang
Paying
it.
attention, sir. I believe it's concerned.
Okay.
Is everything okay? You got a hot date tonight?
Oh boy. Feeling new.
Getting in touch with my feral side.
So, what did you need me for?
Might have to do
You're
with
one
some
of my
whips and
favorite
chains. It's
counselors,
fine.
Ryan, you know that.
Jesus.
One of the good ones. But do you know how many calls I get from parents, letter after letter, with these terrified kids that they send home?
Huh. I didn't realize that.
Believe it or not, scaring kids away from sleepaway camp is kind of bad for business. So maybe just ease up on the ghost stories.
Apologetic.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was such a big deal.
Gotta understand the
I'm
repercussions
sorry that
of
they
your
felt
actions,
it was
Buster.
scary.
It's a big part of being a counselor, a leader.
Yeah, the parents are suing me, and it's your fault. You're
Just
fired.
stick to kumbaya next time, okay?
What's that?
You guys
Oh,
don't
buddy.
do kumbaya anymore?
Do you
I
not
don't know
Good
what
grief.
kumbaya is,
I'm
so
outgrowing my
It's a
own
song.
cliches.
I don't understand why he doesn't know what happens at his own camp.
yeah.
Seriously, Chris, what's going on?
I just want to get you guys safely out of Dodge before the sun goes down.
Maverick. Keeps headbutting me. Inquisitive.
Okay.
Why?
It's getting dark, Ryan, and it's not safe to drive
Your
in the dark.
face out of my
And
face.
safety is the first step towards fun.
Yes, clearly.
Just give me a minute.
Excuse me.
Where in the good goddamn are they?
Will you say goodbye to Caleb and Kaylee for me? They sort of just snuck off.
Well, you'll see him again next year. Caleb works at the scrapyard during the off season, and Kaylee, well, she's still figuring out what she wants to do. She's got her whole life ahead of her. They both just come and go as they please, really. Teenagers, am I right?
Actually, could have used that help packing up since we were short-staffed.
Hey, you guys seem to manage all right. But I'll tell them both you were sad you missed them.
He will actually not.
Unlocked the van.
And Kaylee, at
put the
least,
keys
will
in my
never know.
pocket, Came in the office. Right where I left him.
Because Kaylee's uncle or some shit like that, I don't know
Let's
exactly how they're related, decided to lock up one of the camp counselors for 2 months. So, so is Chris their dad?
Kaylee and
Yeah, Caleb.
Yes.
Make sure
Kaylee.
they're all ready to go. For real this time.
They are not going to be ready to go, but it was a good thought.
Wait, how did you get your phone back before the rest of us?
I never turned it in.
You should have turned it off before you handed it in, Dylan. Them's the rules, you noob.
I try not to dwell on the past, man.
Good. Because it's time to dwell in the minivan. Get on with our respective lives. Move it. Let's go. What's the problem?
Ugh, dude, I don't know. I think there's something wrong with the engine, Mr. H.
Yeah, I can see that.
The fact that Caitlin doesn't sit here and
dude,
go,
it's just like kaput.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me try.
What, dude, I'm telling you, all right, it's busted.
Well, maybe you're doing it wrong.
Maybe you're doing it wrong.
The fuck, dude?
Enough, both of you. Shit. Come on.
All right,
come
dude,
on.
chill,
go.
dude.
don't act all affronted. You're the reason this is happening.
Damn it! I thought I told you kids to check everything.
We did. It should be working.
Yeah, well, coulda and shoulda doesn't mean it is, does it?
Calm down, Chris.
Damn it! Okay.
Time for another all-night slumber party. That's it.
Spend one more night here.
No! No! Just stop. Let me think.
Buddy, you didn't even look inside it.
Okay. Damn it. You're right, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're right. Hey, Brian. Come here for a sec.
The reason why you threw me your keys and then told me to come there.
He
Make
locked
sure
the
that
lodge.
Everybody is inside the lodge for tonight.
Well, yeah,
Lock
but he
the
could have just
doors.
handed us
No
the
one
keys right
in,
here.
No one out.
Yeah, true.
No one. Got it?
Okay.
I'll be back first thing in the morning. And we'll get you all on the road. You just have to keep everyone inside. Can you promise me you'll do that?
Why wouldn't you give this lecture
Yes.
to everybody?
Seriously.
Compliant?
Sure, I'm lying to your face.
Yeah. Sure. We'll stay inside.
Attaboy. Lock the doors. And for God's sake, keep the noise down!
There's no way it is near sunset. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Bye. I mean, he does have to go get wrapped up in chains in the attic for some reason, so.
What was that about?
He said to stay inside. That we're not leaving until the morning.
Are you kidding me?
Oh
Are
my God.
you kidding me? What am I
Another red
supposed to
flag. He's excited.
Well,
He's
Yeah.
the only one
We should
excited.
Go inside, like he said.
We could go inside until morning.
Yeah.
Or we could do something else.
Dylan, no. Insistent.
No. We should really listen to what Chris told us to do.
Of course.
Who cares what Chris told us to do? He's not our boss anymore. P-A-R-T. Why the fuck not? All right, it seems like the stars have aligned for us, no?
Okay.
One last epic bonfire blowout for all time.
Now I'm gonna have to save all your asses because you decided to do this.
Fuck yes, I'm in. Nick, you're in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Dylan's in, obviously. My man. Caitlin?
I go where my people need me.
Yeah, okay. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm in. Mr. Hackett seemed pretty insistent we stay in the lodge.
He was just trying to freak us out, you know? Like one of Ryan's stupid ghost stories.
Why would he want to scare us?
He doesn't.
Supportive.
I'm sure he's just looking out for us. No big deal.
I know, the save everyone would be
didn't mean-
so much easier if we just stayed in.
High
Yeah.
five. Touch my hand, Ryan.
Sorry, rubbing my eye. It's reluctant.
Okay.
Fine.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to go on record.
The
and
group is
say that
impressed.
This is a bad idea.
God, dude.
They look very impressed.
It's gonna be fine, man. Trust me. It's gonna be chill.
I want you to look back on this statement
All right.
in 8
all right.
hours.
Hacketeers. Party planning committee. Let's do this. Okay. First things first. Nick and Abby, you will get some firewood. Emma and I will go to the stores for some supplies. And Dylan, you just, I don't know, figure out how to charge the phones or something. All right, let's do this.
Love how he doesn't even tell Caitlin and Ryan what to do.
Yeah.
See, this is why I would die, is I would not want to put blood on me.
Yeah.
I don't care if it keeps me safe from a werewolf. That's tetanus waiting to happen. Also, did someone want to tell Bobby that he didn't actually have to bathe in it?
Listen, Bobby puts his whole ass into everything he does.
Yeah, blood-flavored jam. Oh, I can't wait to hear her bitch at us.
I was hoping you'd come back to me.
I didn't get a choice.
Let's see what you found. Empty-handed. You need to look around you, find my cards, and I can help you. Where I'm from, we look out for each other. Find them, please. You'd better be going. It's still early and the moon is bright, but time won't wait. Not for those with a story to tell. Be careful. Look out for yourselves. And look out for my cards.
I mean, I would assume that the blood can be dried, because if it can't, like, you'd have to constantly reapply.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we will end here for tonight, I think, because otherwise we've got a decent amount of time before the next one, considering the fact we don't have any dead people.
Yeah.
So, exactly. She has not been any help to us. We choose to help her because we deign to, not because we owe her anything. Because when we did help her, we didn't get anything out of it, literally.
Yeah.
Other than we got to see her burn to death. That was fun. And we only did that by accident. So, anyways, next stream is Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. You got any announcements?
Finn, I swear to God. If you have not made a plan to vote, do so now. This is your sign. If you've not made your plan for how you're going to vote and you're a U.S. citizen, you need to do that. You need to figure that out. I am going to fill out, because I live in a state that does mail-in ballots only. I'm filling out mine this weekend, so
yay!
I get the privilege of not having to worry about going to a polling place. For those of you who do, figure that shit out, man. Hell yeah, dude. Finished filling out your mail-in ballot today.
Woo!
Proud of you. Way to be part of our democracy. Thank you. Sorry, I feel like sometimes when I say shit, it's like that doesn't sound genuine at all, and I'm genuinely thankful and proud of you. So good job. It's just how my voice sounds. I'm sorry. That's really it. Other than the standard. Get your fucking booster, especially since Pfizer is looking at charging at least $100 once we're no longer in a state of emergency. And God knows how that insurance is going to cover that, if at all.
Yeah.
So please, please,
Please go get it while it's
smart.
free.
Yeah, go get it. It's free right now. Go get it. Go.
And I
It
should point out,
sucked,
I
but
survived.
I lived.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it sucked, but we both survived our boosters. So
better than dying of long COVID. So
yep.
Or short COVID.
Or short COVID, which is yeah.
Whichever one you die from. Neither one's good.
No. So please go get boosted or get your flu shot if you have not already. It's worth it, y'all. I want everyone to be safe and healthy. So make good choices for you and the people around you.
Cool. All right. So below are the links to our Twitter and YouTube. Twitter, you can see if we decide to do random streams, what we're going to be playing, if we're going to start late, etc., etc. YouTube, you can see any of our past games. As a reminder, the Raging Loop ones are starting to expire, if I remember correctly. So we do have some that are Twitch only there. Please do watch them before their 30 days are up. That's all I got. Wash your hands, wear your mask, get vaccinated, and we will be back on Thursday. Have a good night, all.
Goodbye.
Bye.